Welcome to another edition of Around Our Area. I'm CC Stone with News Channel Nebraska, and we are in Wisner at the Wisner Heritage Museum. And I have the board president here. It is Greg Moeller. And thank you so much for having us, first off.
Oh, just wonderful. We're just pleased that you've expressed interest and made the connections, and we're just more than happy to show you around and show you a little bit of the history of the area and a little bit about Wisner.
And what are your hours here if people want to come and visit the museum?
We are usually open on the weekends, especially during the summer months and spring and fall. During the winter, we are open by contact. If someone wants to get a hold of a member, we have our numbers and phone numbers posted. If we sometimes have special occasions that we're open for as well. But we have several board members that are more than happy to give a tour whenever someone is willing to come on by.
Perfect. Now we're going to talk a little bit really quickly about this room right here, and then we're going to just take you through on a tour through the rest.
Okay.
So what do we have in this room? We have dresses and we have military wear.
We have military uniforms, fatigues, dress uniforms that family members and military members themselves have donated. Items from the old Wisner American Legion. We have World War II, Korea, World War I.
And we've got to mention this one section right back here is the women's underwear.
Yes, we have a special display. Several of our ladies on the board. This has been a labor of love, and it's just wonderful. It's something I couldn't do, but they found it. It's all these. This is a special display of ladies' underwear and sleepwear from the turn of the century.
And Greg, what room is this? Tell me about this room.
Well, this is kind of our research library. We've had many organizations over the years have donated scrapbooks. We've had multiple people. The city of Wisner. Raleigh Johnson, one of their employees, basically one of the head people at Wisner, made all those scrapbooks on top of there by himself. We've had other families that have made scrapbooks. We have atlases for Cumming County from going back to 1908.
In this room, it's kind of self-explanatory. There's a lot of Wisner Pilger stuff. There's a lot of Wisner stuff. Tell us about this room.
Well, as I mentioned to you before, this is my baby. I teach at the Wisner Pilger High School. And so I'm with a lot of the trivia, a lot of the legends and the myths of the different schools. We have one side is Wisner High School, and the other side is Wisner Pilger.
And we have ventured into the next room, and this is quite a big room.
Yes, this is, again, this was when this was the feed and grain and all the other places. This was the storage area, and this has been a godsend for us. One of the neat things is our museum, the ladies in the museum board, and everybody on the board, we decided we wanted to make it like you're walking through Wisner. And so we've got a lot of the stores and a lot of the various items. For example, this is from an old bakery that was in town, a local grocery store. Our original site for the museum donated so many items.
It feels like I'm back in time, and I could sit right up here and I could ask that I need some lard.
That was the goal. That was the goal.
Thank you very much, Greg, for having us out here.
We've been so glad to have you all here, and we're glad you had a great time, and hope this gives everybody a chance to check out the Wisner Heritage Museum.
Definitely. And that's going to wrap up another edition of Around Our Area. I'm CC Stone for News Channel Nebraska at the Wisner Heritage Museum.